vision for the nation. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. Hello and welcome to Vision for the Nation. I am your host today, MC Danny. Hope you had a good week and a good weekend as well. I'm very sorry, just to say, last week I didn't come up on the show. Sorry I didn't come up live because of so many things that were happening. I am very sorry about that, and please accept my apologies. Today in the show we've got some special things that has been shared by so many of you. We just want to go through some of these things. Before I continue, just to say, next week we are going to be dealing with education. So what I want to do for the show is that I want to make sure that before we come up, I give you some topics so that you come prepared. Just the same like we're talking about vision, preparing ourselves for the nation. It's the same thing. I'd like us to be prepared before coming for the show. We'll be discussing on so many things. Our vision for Ambazonia. Before I continue, please do share with somebody. Call somebody on the phone. Call someone. Text. Send a WhatsApp message. Share around. Whether you be on Ground Zero or whether you are live on ABC, Facebook. You can also watch on YouTube on Vision for the Nation. So we are live on YouTube, live on Facebook, and also live on Facebook or Vision for the Nation. But you will easily find it on ABC, Amba TV, Facebook, and as well as here live on the show and here on ABC. So please do share around, let the message go out there. And also, can I just ask you, while you're on YouTube, Vision for the Nation, please do subscribe. I want to get as many people as possible so that our voice can be louder and so that our voice can go far and wide. So please do take that as a consideration. Do me the favor, go to YouTube, subscribe, or go on Facebook as well, and write to us. Now, we've received so many comments, visions, ideas from people, and it's really thrilling to see that people are so willing for Ambazonia, so ready for our nation. And yes, it's true that sadly we've had the military of La Republic that's been coming, has been killing our people, but our people have still stood resilient. You on Ground Zero has stood resilient against the works of this. It is sad to see there's so many images and things that have been occurring. And sadly, even though there's been this so-called national dialogue, which, we all know our opinion as Ambazonian concerning that, but it's sad to see that even though such a dialogue has been called, the people that even call for the dialogue do not even respect the human rights of the people that they're calling the dialogue for. It makes no sense, right? Because at the same time while the dialogue is happening, killings are still being perpetrated by the military. There are records of this happening in Bamenda and I think one other place which I've forgotten right now. I don't know if it's been aware. But this has been happening. And so I want to thank those on Ground Zero who have stood resilient. Why? Because they have caught the vision of Ambazonia, the vision that was laid upon them. It was laid upon us because we were granted already our independence. And I'm happy that we are well educated right now. We know so many of these things. Lines are not open, please. So do not call yet. Do not call yet because I won't pick your call. Today we are doing a revisiting of comments, things that people have been writing and people have been saying on the show, Vision for the Nation. So I will also obviously give, a time for you to call to make your comments. So please do not call right now because I'm not going to pick the line for now. So yes, once again, welcome to Vision for the Nation. I am MC Danny, your host for today. And in today's show, we are looking at revisiting the vision of the people. Some of the things that have been said on this platform, and most likely maybe one or two other things that we'll be considering. So before I go, thank you who has sent in your contribution. And these are the contributions, the visions, the things that I'm going to be reading through. I'm not going to, it's difficult to read everything because there's quite a lot of them. But what we are trying to do is put a database, put these statements together so that we can reflect and think over them and see what was our vision in 2019 in this show and what were the people saying. These are the kind of things that we are putting together and to serve you rightly. So once again, welcome. Remember, call somebody on the phone, text, WhatsApp, all of these things to reach out to more and more people. I can tell that I think online we have about, I don't know if it's 100 now or 70, something of that number. But people are already logging in, people are coming in, and I'm sure on ground zero, you're just so many. You are the reason why we are here. My first priority is you who is watching me on ground zero. And eventually, for those who could not watch it live, you can follow up later on by visiting Vision for the Nation on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, so let's begin with some of the things that you have been sharing. Now, some of them have been shared live, while others were people who contacted me in the back scene. And also, I'm not reading any names. So, this is anonymous. You're just going to be hearing them as I read them. Okay, so good. Now, before I start with all of this, let me start with one of the visions that one of our, should I say, genius Ambazonia gave on this platform. I didn't put it down here, and I want to say it before I forget. Now, he said his vision is to see Ambazonian billionaires. Now that was really intriguing. Yeah, in Africa, yes, we have people who are rich and who are really of a certain class, and I'm sure you got 1 or 2 billionaires, but there are not so many. But he was saying that he envisages a nation like a place where billionaires are just around the place. I mean, this is awesome because that's part of my vision. You see, billionaires are just around the place, so you can just walk on the street and say, hey, that's this and this person who is a billionaire, you've got that one there. And hey, by the way, even when you are one of those Ambazonians, remember, think of your people. Don't be the billionaire that is so proud, that does not care for their people, that are just so lost of themselves. Because if you want God to bless you for more, then you need to humble yourself. So I'm talking for you future billionaire Ambazonians or Ambazonians that are going to be billionaires. Please take this as an advice, because power, money, these things, they do corrupt. But you want to be in a position of humility, a position where you are having the people first. You are first of all there to serve them. And that is the kind of Amazonia that we are looking forward to, be servants of each other. Now, this person continued to say that's the vision he wants to see. A place that is thriving economically. Now, obviously, for this to happen, we do know that we need to be very strategic in products that we'll produce, in items that we'll be able to produce, we'll be able to sell to the world, or export them and things like that. But hey, who says the economy cannot be so strong that even just selling inside Ambazonia, you could become a millionaire? That is what I expect. I expect a place, or a dream of a nation that even when you are just in Ambazonia selling Ambazonian products, you can, become a millionaire, become a millionaire, become a billionaire. Why not? Because we must believe in what we can do. Thomas Sankara was one very interesting personality. Many people, or let me say, people kind of gave him a wrong image and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is that he did so much for his nation. In 4 years that he took power, the things he did to change his nation before he was killed by his own assistant, his trusted personality. So sad. But the truth of it is that he brought the people to the point where they were producing their own textile. One of the first African nations, Burkina Faso, producing their own textiles. And he challenged the African leaders to do likewise. Be self-sufficient. Do your best, to produce your own things, consume your own things, so that you do not rely all the time on other products. While the West, we might rely and depend on them for some things, they should rely and depend on us for some things. That way you create equilibrium, equality. And that is where we are going. And we are going to achieve that. So thank you so much, you who gave that comment, an idea. Is so welcome. And I wanted to start with that because I didn't put in my notes. Now, let me carry on. This person said, my vision for the nation is having one of the best judicial system in Africa. And why not the world? Yes. And talking about judicial system, I believe when you are dealing with justice, you are talking of transparency and you are talking of fairness. And obviously a place of, where it ought to be a place of family. So because when we have a transparent society, then we can be just to implement a good judicial system. And the judicial system is one of those topics that I'll be dealing on this show as well. So watch out for that. But he says he wants to see, and he hopes that it will be one of the best judicial system in Africa and why not the world. Before I continue, somebody had mentioned there is a group called, is it the Black Cross, which recently I just heard of. And they asked me to talk about them. I might talk about them in subsequent show, but obviously it's about discussing and talking about the things that have been happening, especially to those in the faith, how they're being killed and so many things are happening. And they are asking, please pray for Ambazonia. Really, this is a point we need to take seriously. We need to really pray. We are getting closer and closer. They say the darkest hour of the day is the dawn. So at the moment when morning is just about to strike in, to come in, the victory is just about to strike in, that is when it is even more challenging and more difficult. And this is kind of the state where we are. So we who are of the faith should press on in prayers. Press on and don't give up. You will hear some things that God has revealed to some people. This vision for the nation. So you have the spiritual aspect and also the physical aspect as well. So they're asking for us to pray. But I'll come on that with some very good information later on about this group later. Now, somebody says, I want to see a nation with practical education or technology, not letter writing. So what the person is simply saying is that we should be more practical than theoretical. It doesn't make sense to know too many things and not use it. So the education system is also another topic that we'll deal with. And I believe whoever wrote this, please I'm waiting to hear more from you, and I'm also waiting to hear more from everyone. And before I continue, just to say that next week we are going to be looking at what is our vision for the educational system. So please go research, compare, contrast with other systems out there. I know for sure Netherlands is one of them you want to check out. Probably we're also talking about it. But let us go and check out different educational systems there. Why did they fail, or which ones are really good for our children, and what is it that we believe is going to be helpful to us as Ambazonians. So that is something which we'll be talking about next week. So please, if I don't come on Tuesday, I might come another day of the week in case there are emergencies, as you know, the revolution, things happening. But please, next week, do go make some research, find out for yourself, and contribute. Send us WhatsApp messages, as you can see the number on your screen, and contact us, write us even to visionftn@gmail.com for our email. So you can also contact us there, or leave a comment on our Facebook page or YouTube page. So thank you. Let me continue. Somebody say, I had this vision of which I saw a disarmament on both parties. And he continues to explain how the vision was. So this is a spiritual vision that he had, that God put in him. He says, in my vision, La République military shot air bullets in order to attract the Ambazonia fighters. And immediately after the La République military shot the air bullets, the Ambazonia fighters arrived for attack. With La République military was this big man of whom I could not identify. So they came shooting bullets all around the air, and then our fighters came in, and with them was this huge man. Please, I'm not picking any call right now, so don't call. So with them was this huge man who was coming, and he continues to say, as the attack was about to begin, remember, they were all shooting bullets in the air. Ambazonia fighter, picture them, running towards them. And with this man also on their side, who's very big. He said, as the attack was about to begin, this big man came out and stood in the midst of the two parties and asked that no one should shoot, or no one should be shot, something like that. And the next thing I could see in that vision was both Ambazonia fighter and La République forces weapon collected by this man, and it was like they were going to a negotiation table. Okay, and he said, but this is the question that keeps disturbing me. One, who was this man that the Ambazonia fighters listened to him, and how will it come to pass? That's a good, vision. You see, in times like this, as we keep saying that this is God ordained. If it's God ordained, he's going to speak, and he's going to put his own to lead the revolution, which is what is happening. So, this man, I believe it's God Almighty who was in their midst to calm the situation and to bring the victory. And obviously, laying the weapons down doesn't mean that, we're going to have no defense or no, but it just means the ceasefire at the time of peace. And when it will happen, I don't know, but I believe pretty soon. We don't know. But what we pray and believe God is that we should be on that negotiation table with La République. It has already gotten this far. There's no time to talk about whether it's going to happen or not, because it's going to happen. But that is the kind of thing that we are praying for, and we believe. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. to Vision for the Nation. Oh, sorry for that technical glitch. I don't know what exactly happened there, but well, I was on the point about, the negotiation table. Well, I'm sure we are all aware of, these things that are going on in the background, or, whether it's happening, whether it's not happening. Well, that's not really my concern on this show, but it's going to happen. God is in this, and we certainly will have our total independence. You will always hear me say total independence, because that is what I believe would be the case. Okay, please, no calls right now. I can't pick any call. Okay, just one second, please. Yeah, so as I was saying that, the negotiation table is there. It's not running away. People are running away, but the table is there. And even if you run and run, you're still going to land on that table. So for those who are to be on the table, yourself, be there. And let's bring this thing to an end. Let's bring this thing to a peaceful end, as we expect it to be. So, I'll continue with, 1 second there. Okay, I'll continue with the, various statements and visions that people have written. Now, somebody says, my vision was that I saw, and again, another one. My vision was that I saw the UN army in my village in Oshun. Is it Oshun? That is Batibo. That was 2010. This is really interesting. We know Batibo has been a real hot zone in Ambazonia. And this person said they had this vision in 2010. Remember that the revolution started late 2016. But this person had this vision 2010 of, seeing UN in their area. Whether the UN will finally come and so on, we don't know, but probably it indicates something. But in 2010, he had this vision of seeing, the UN in his village, which I believe at the time was very shocking. He didn't understand, because Cameroon, and Ambazonia, or let me say Southern Cameroon, there wasn't any problem of this sort, of this magnitude, although already we were disseminated and all the like that, all the things that happened in the past, as we know. And then he said the second vision was in December 24th, 2015, so about 5 years after. God said there will be a separation. I will leave my ministry and go to my country and start another ministry there. So it's possible that this person is in La Republique. But you see, God already showed some things to children of God, to men of God, and you will see that, you will see so many of them that have been shared here. But this person was very specific. And also, one of the fighters that I know who is in prison, well, not fighters, sorry, but one of those that are in the forefront leaders, had also a vision that God gave him about a 7 years plan before our total independence. These things are recorded. I won't go into detail that one because it's not here, but just to add up to that. Somebody says from the northern zone precisely, well, people are taking this thing by force. They say from the northern zone precisely in my 90 Bamenda, Amba land is a promising land. God is in control. Praise God for that. Doubting Thomas, La Republique government should join us to build Amazonia together. That's quite interesting. I think they want to build their country more, but yes, we can build our countries together. That's why the negotiation table is there, for us to sit and discuss and for us to come to the right terms of separation. Because certainly we are not going to be together. We've gone past that level where we can be dialoguing. Now it's negotiation. Like I said, this is not a political platform to discuss a lot of these things, but I have to mention some of them to reassure us of where we are going. because this is vision for the nation Ambazonia, and other stuff that I discussed. Okay, somebody said, thank you, Mr. Dan. I wish we ignore all the distractions and keep focus and make sure the differentiation strategy be applied that is doing it as others, but differently. Well, just saying that, let us be focused, be really focused. That's what we need. We need to be focused. For you to achieve a goal, you need to be focused. That is just common sense. For you to achieve a goal, you need to be focused. The same like this camera. For me to achieve the goal of you listening to me, I need to focus on this lens and this camera for you to see my eyeball to eyeball, as they say. But for me to see you and know that, yes, you're following me, and that, I am assured that, yes, things are happening, I need to focus on that camera. So the same thing, we need to focus on our strategies. Listen, we should not be disturbed, derailed, distracted by what is happening out there. We should be focused on making sure that we attain our objectives and obtain our goal. And our goal is what? Total independence. Because we are only restoring it. It's been given already. We all know the history. Even the La République, they know the history. They know it very well. We don't need to start. At least they've been learning a lot on ABC platforms. So that is good. It's good for everyone. So please, once again, support your LGA. Support those that you can support. Make sure if you find somebody who doesn't have food, who is an IDP or homeless, whatever the case, wherever you can help, please support your brother, because the time will come you wish you had done it. The time will come you wish you had done it. By the time we get total independence, trust me, so many people will regret for not taking up the challenge, for not taking up the stand right now to do that which is right. So watch out. Now somebody says, I see her as Ambazonia as the only one, as the only one that shall be built on the foundation of truthfulness. Wow. Yes, that is a prayer indeed. Foundation of truthfulness. The foundation of every nation, or let me say foundation of a house, is very important. If your foundation is not well dug, it's not well deep inside, your roots are not well deep inside, then for sure your house will certainly break up. Will certainly, it won't stand for long. So it's the same. If we build on truthfulness, that is going to take us a very long way. I can imagine our nation a place where the president can come and tell you as it is. Wow, imagine that. He comes and tells you the economy is not doing so well. We are not going to pretend, but as it is not doing well, we want you to assist us to achieve a better economy. Trust me, people number one will be happy that you are being honest, that you are being truthful, and also they will be able to say, hey, you know what? Let us put our hands together to see our nation prosper. So thank you for that idea. Your contribution. And then he continues to say, truthfulness, which is the foundation of all human virtues. All human virtues rely on truthfulness. That's a good statement. That all the national institutions shall be directly represented at the village quarters. Wow. I want to hear more from you, this person who made this contribution, because you're already looking into governmental structures, into the division of our structures, implementing, our leadership, implementing, the rule of the day, how to go about things. So we will come to that. We will also have a time in the show where we'll be looking at how do we want our government to be structured. This is already a good idea, because obviously if it's based on truth, we will do everything that things are run based on truthfulness, which means transparency, which means trusting ourselves, which means, doing anything we can to make sure that our system is transparent, is truthful. Be in the judicial, be in our road construction, different aspects. We should be transparent. Yes, people want to make money, have a better life, but it is nicer when we all have it together. I mean, it's nicer when even as a billionaire, as a millionaire, you can have nice streets, have good roads, have see your fellow human being, your fellow brother who is also doing very well. That would be nice to see. So thank you so much for that contribution. Somebody says a non-partisan politic democratic nation. Wow, good idea. Still on the basis of structure. Um, okay, I'll go very fast. Someone says, bless you. I very much appreciate your show. Without vision, we are bound to fail. To be considering our resources, we have that which it takes to be more than Dubai in just a decade. United, we will do it. Thanks. Valentine from the Northern Zone. Okay. Wow, thanks for that contribution. Said, yes, I'm dreaming of a nation with a unique and excellent education system from nursery school to the university. I mean, a well-formed minds academically and morally. Every other dream will follow on this foundation. Okay. Somebody said God has already given our independence. Thank you for that. Somebody said, let us keep praying. They said the Egyptian will see today, we'll see them no more. Somebody says, my vision is that in no time we will be freed from the hands of La République, like God freed the Israelites from Egypt. No turning back. Courage. Somebody says, well, they say they love the show. Well, somebody says, courage, uncle, I love everything about you, and my vision is that we will all go to Boya and sing and dance together. I also wait for that day, and it will surely happen. Okay, this is an interesting one. Somebody said, we must build a fence and La Republic will pay for it. That's quite interesting. I guess that's from Donald Trump. I don't know if it was, yes, I say we must build a fence. He said we will engrave it in gold that our generation to come should have nothing to do with La Republic. That's interesting. Well, I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, person gave his their name, but I'm not going to read that out. Okay, well, let me just read this last one, and then I'm going to open the lines, for your contributions for today. What vision do you have for Ambazonia? What do you see? And if you have any contribution also regarding these things that I've mentioned, then please do call. But let me just read this one. It says, good morning. Well, I'm not going to give the title that this person calls me. But it says, good morning, MC of Ambazonia, Western Cameroon. I truly believe. Now, this is somebody who is, I think he's partly Ambazonia and partly Barotsland. I'm just going to read the comment because he wrote to us. I think they have similar issue like what we are going on, and this person has been following the show, has been following Secretary Chris, has been following our revolution for a while. So for me to read these comments, I think I just owe him that. So he said, I truly believe by now you are aware of Israel of Africa, the greatest kingdom of Barotsland, former northwestern Rhodesia. Beside that, we are existing over 5 centuries, and is great Barot citizen through the articles. Yeah, he sent me some articles here on the same battle. Yeah, so the same like independence. Okay, it's so long, so I'm not going to go to everything. But they call themselves Baros. Well, it's the Kingdom of Barotsland. I had to go and research and find out that they have a similar history to ours. It's somewhere in Africa. So please, you can also go and have a look. So the lines are open right now. You can call and, give me your comments. Give me your contribution for today concerning how you see Ambazonia to be. What is your vision? What is your take? Is there something you want to add to what has happened? Sorry, what I've just shared. Are there some things that you want to also mention? I am waiting for your call. Remember, the number is on your screen. The WhatsApp number, it's so that's +44 73 79 48 74 50. So at the moment, I don't know if there are any comments on Facebook. Okay, let me see. Okay, some people have just tried calling, and it looks like, okay, there's a caller on the line. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. You are live on ABC Amba TV. How are you doing today?
Yeah, all right, good. Yeah, I'm doing great. And you, I love your program.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm calling from Ambaland, Federal Republic of Amazonia, the capital.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
good. Good to hear your voice.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for the
where you were going
encouragement.
through,
We're listening.
okay, where you were going through reading messages. So, that was 2013. I
Okay.
saw this vision. I saw boys tying red pieces on their head, on their hands, on their legs, holding gun, fighting the military. That was 2018.
So 2013.
Yes,
Okay.
saw this. Then I saw myself also where the one like group of boys were after the military from Katia neighborhood to neighborhood, calling and killing military.
Wow.
2013 that I saw this. And so now my vision for Amazonian is I pray that the world listen at us, the world watch us. I pray that our nation should be a home of every neighboring country around the world, where whites and blacks they can come to Amazonian and they feel at home. We should be brothers and sisters. A foreigner can come and own a company, build a house, we live like one. That's my vision. I like us to see an Amazonian that will be like South Africa, where white and black are own people.
Okay.
Where everybody can feel at home, whether you are Chinese, whether you are Japanese, whether you are an Indian. As long as you are an Amazonian, you are in your own hometown. That's my vision, where everybody can be whatever you want to be, with love and unity among us. That's my vision.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, thank you so much. That's very encouraging to hear that. Okay. Wow, thank you so much, and have a blessed day, and continue with the revolution. Be strong, and I know you guys, you're on ground zero, but keep it up. Be strong, stand firm in that which you have called to do. Okay.
Already, thank you, sir. And I want people to know that we are winning this war. We are beating La Republique hands down. All these Ekiliben, we are beating them hands that they are just wasting their time.
Wow, that's good. Thanks again.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, bye. Have a nice day. Wow, that was a good one. You see, it's very thrilling to hear the many accounts of people that God had revealed to them about our revolution. This person just mentioned that he saw exactly what is going on right now, the way our boys are fighting. Okay, let me pick up this call. Good evening. Hello. Okay, it's still a bit of a problem here with this caller. Hello. Okay, I was saying that in 2013 this person had a vision of the exact way how our boys have been fighting, identifying themselves against the military. So that is to tell you that God has been in this thing for a very long time. He had seen the cry of our people right from the time that we're supposed to have our total independence and He was not giving us. Hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. You are live on ABC. How are you doing today?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. I can hear you. You are live.
Okay.
Yeah, so what's your contribution, or
Hello?
do you have something you want to share? Hello.
Yes, my contribution is this.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, hello. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello? Okay. My own contribution, I want to...
Okay. This is reconnecting. You know, some of the problem that I have with WhatsApp, but I guess the call will come back. Okay, so we lost that one. Just a second. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, one second. Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good evening. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. You are live on ABC. How are you doing today?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, please put down your TV volume so that.
That's right.
Okay,
I
good.
did it, sir.
Okay, go ahead then.
Yeah, so this is the first time of me watching your show. I'm in Amazonia.
Okay.
I live Finland.
Oh wow.
Your show is
Wow, that's.
your show is so interesting.
Thank you.
I have never had time to watch TV all the time. Though it's sometimes occasionally when there's a special program.
Okay.
But this one I just went through and I was about to check some videos or some programs which I have not taken part.
Okay.
Then I came across this year program. It's marvelous.
Wow, thank you.
Yes, I want to tell you. I want to give you some my own revolution.
Okay.
Yeah, my revolution was when I was to be. I was in to 1985 when I left my secondary education.
Okay.
And I applied for the military in the Republic.
Yeah.
And then I was successful anyway. And then I went for interview. I was supposed to be a Jenny military.
Okay.
But when I got for our interview in the Republic, I did the interview and I went through. But when it became time for this, they are posting and sending us for our various department for training.
Mm-hmm.
My name did not appear.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I was so disappointed. And then I finally I traveled. And then when I traveled, then this time of this independent came again.
Mm-hmm.
Our guest of independent for Amazonia.
Yeah.
I remember, I was supposed to be a soldier. And then this is my time to be a soldier. And that's why I'm a soldier now. I will not tell you the type of soldier I am.
Yeah, I understand.
Those who know my voice may know who I am.
Yes,
who is talking as I'm talking from.
Yeah.
So I see God is giving us the reality of Amazonia. I believe it in me.
Amen.
Even if somebody doesn't want to tell me, I know I was supposed to be a soldier and I'm a soldier and I will be a soldier until I get to Boya.
Wow.
That's very sure. So anybody who is listening to me, just be sure that we're going to get to Boya. It will take us some time. As nobody believes that we're going to take up to 3 years. It can take us 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, we're going to get to Boya. Thank you so much. Please, God bless you and continue with this. This is the type of programs we need.
Thank you too.
Criticizing, don't people talking about others. Give us, people should give what they think of us tomorrow, not ourselves. We don't need to insult ourselves. We don't need to talk about somebody. We have to talk what we need Ambassador to be tomorrow, what we think will become tomorrow. You know, it's so interesting. I mean, let me give time to others to talk. I'm so much delighted with this program. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you too, sir. Please drop me a message in the background WhatsApp, so we can be in touch. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your call, and thanks for the fight. Keep up with the good work. And remember, every Tuesday we are here live on ABC at 7. Sometime might be 8. So just check out, and I do send out some flyers at times, so you can always check that too. Thank you so much. God bless you.
That is brilliant. I love the way you present yourself. I love it. This is the type of ambassadors we want. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thanks for those words. God bless you. Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye. Okay. Wow. I think so many people have been soldiers and or had to be soldiers, and they keep fighting. Hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. You are live on ABC. How are you doing today? Hello? Oh. Okay. Hello? 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 Yeah, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm calling from the northern zone.
Okay, good. So,
I'm fine.
Yeah, so
I am very excited with your program. In fact, it's my first time watching it.
Okay.
I want to say that anyone without any vision does not have a long life.
Does not have what? Sorry.
Vision. It means that we are done. So
Yeah.
I'm so grateful with your program.
Thank you. Thank you.
God keep blessing and encouraging, and if you vision that we can all stand and make sure the occupier leave our zone.
That's right. They will surely leave. Thank you so much for the contribution.
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome. Have a blessed day. Wow. Good. I'm having more calls are coming in. Just a moment. Good evening. Welcome to ABC Amba TV. How are you doing? Oh. Hello? Okay. Let me just call this person who's been trying to call. I'll see if I can get the person. Okay. Okay, the person hasn't picked up. That's fine. So please, the lines are still open. We will be rounding up in a moment. Okay. Hello. Hello. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm great, sir. Calling from Ground Zero.
Wow, good to hear your voice. So what's your contribution for today, sir?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Please, I really want to ask if Mr. Eric Tato is really understanding what he's saying, because the way he's talking about the way he's talking, condemning what Cristiano said about. Hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yes, please. I really want you people to discuss and then talk to Cristiano and the other.
You mean Eric Tato?
Eric Tato, please. You people should talk to him. Let him try and reconcile with him, because the way they are talking is it's not good. It's not good for leaders to be at that top stage and then still behaving as little children. Please, you people should please talk to him, please.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that comment and for that request. I hope that they will follow this on, but I'll pass on the message. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, viewers, we need to be one another's keeper, and this revolution is important that we unite, we focus. Remember, we said this earlier, focus. I don't really know what this person mentioned because I haven't followed that conversation. I might follow it, not might, I will follow it later on to just find out. But we need to all be focused. 1 second, please. Okay. Hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Can you lower your TV down, please? Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I first call at least allow me to say this one in pages so that at least our people on ground zero will understand me.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. You know, some person just call say hi big girl be a military person.
Okay.
So yeah, every year myself I was supposed to be a military man. You know, the first batch of BIR where they be launched that year that I was involved in it.
Okay.
Yeah, pass all my tests. We carry electric pole, 3 of us, very big one. We're long distance, carry bag, carry stones, paint, and all those things. But we can't time for bring out a finally, they did not put my name.
Wow.
When you wish I passed all my team, I was medically okay. I was fine, physically strong, running, everything. I was there.
Wow.
But time for the release, now they did not put my name. They say I was an Anglophone.
Hey, that was the reason they gave you.
Yes, they say I was an Anglophone. So if I really want to enter this military, I should go and bring 1 million.
Hey.
And if they want to sorry me, let me go and bring 800,000. I was so angry, I be vexed with this military there until. But now I realize that it was God.
Wow.
Because you see, my brother, if I forbid for you now, so I should say Amba, they could kill me.
Yeah, that one are true.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that it was God. So I will keep vexed now for not let me to the for call me to say Kelebi. So I thank God. I thank God for everything.
Yeah.
They would come say Kelebi me, they would kill me too for some book. So I just hear
not true.
Everything was divine arrangement from God.
Yeah. And that's how God protects his own.
Yeah, so I just want to make everybody just see whatever thing they happen, nothing will be arranged with. There are people that are called for fight for this struggle. Ambazonian war is a spirit. It's not whatever thing, but it's a spirit. Once a spirit come from you, you will just fight it immediately.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to say, sir.
Wow, thank you so much. Thanks for that contribution. And Asha, yeah, no worry. God there in control. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Wow. Just to make a comment on this, when our brother here says Ambazonia is a spirit, don't misunderstand him. Every nation has a particular spirit assigned to it. And that of Ambazonia is also there because it's our nation that we're going to be. Because you have those that are in authority. You can call it the angel or whoever that is responsible for each of that. So I think that's what he's talking about. Hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today? Hello.
I'm doing well.
Okay.
And you?
Yes, I'm
and you?
I'm also blessed. Thank you. I can hear you. Can you come a bit closer to your mic? You seem to be a bit far.
Yeah, but hello?
Okay, I can hear you now better. Thank you.
Hello? Okay, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, what I want to say, what those people have been talking about being military, I was also one of them that had that same problem. But
Wow.
however, I'm still happy because I was supposed to have been dead by now also.
Wow.
Are you getting me?
I'm getting you. I'm just surprised.
Hello?
Yes, I'm just surprised. I'm hearing you very well. Are you getting me?
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. There's also one problem that I am seeing right now on the
please
screen.
can you lower your TV volume, please? Did you get me? Hello? Wow. I'm happy to hear some of these testimonies. These are more and more brothers that have been dead by now. And it's good to hear that God has preserved them. Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
There's one problem that I'm thinking. You see, I'm looking at the screen right now, and the screen is not even showing live. I don't know if this is still a live program or rebroadcast.
No, it's a live program. It's a live program.
Live, but is it a rebroadcast program or it's live? Because I'm not seeing live on the screen.
No, it's live. It's not all the time that we put that live. But I'll take note of that. We'll take note of that. Thanks for mentioning.
Hello.
Yes, I said thanks for mentioning. We are going to put that next time live somewhere on the screen. Hello? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having a very hard time understanding this person. But yes, my brother, just to answer your question, you are live, you know. You will not hear me respond to you like this if I was not live. So yes, this is live, you know, on the 8th of October 2019. So yes, this is live right now on this particular day, at this particular time. And I think the time is 9:13 Amba time, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, just a moment. Hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today? Hello.
Hello. Good evening. It is Rosie Bush from Ground Zero.
Okay.
I just dropped a message. I want to say I'd like to see an Ambazonia whereby people obtain what they have by meritocracy.
Okay. Wow. I've not heard that word that way, but that's that's a good one, meritocracy. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because somehow we happen to be some of the people who have also been victim of the society, the country of La République du Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Mm-hmm. I understand. Just
yeah. So most of network.
Yeah, I can get you. You're live.
Yeah. So most of us are parents, even like others are complaining of the those public exams like that. We have been victim. You already start concours, you go do everything, Like, for example, police, you do everything at the end. You don't see your name. Some already start go on the day of writing. You
Wow.
is that we have a society whereby people have what they have by actually working for it, not passing behind the door. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thanks so much for that comment and for that contribution. Wow. You know, it's really interesting that some of these things we've been speaking, I think everybody has been affected in one way or the other. This is a brother who goes for this training, puts his best with others, and then he's being told that he cannot get the job because he's an Anglophone. That is so bad. And that's sadly what we've been going through. Good evening. Hello? 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 Okay, somebody is trying to call me. Let me just try to see if I can call the person back. This person I've been trying to call for a while, so let me just see if I can get you online. Sorry, back on the phone. Okay. Okay, for some reason I can't get this person through, even though I've just tried calling back. Wow, thank you so much for your contributions. I can see many people have written here as well. But let me pick up this call. Hello? 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 Okay, there's somebody who's trying to call me, really try. Please just send me a message and I'll be able to get it through. Hello? Hello, good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today? Okay, that one did not go through. Sorry about that. Let me just read a comment somebody writes here. It says, I'm hoping for a nation that offers equal opportunity to its national, a nation free of bribery and corruption, tribalism, nepotism, and favoritism. And yes, that is really a nation we dream for, a nation where you have transparency, there's no bribery, and things like that. Let me just answer this call again, try again. Hello? Hello? Yeah, good evening. You persisted trying to get through. Now you're through. How are you doing? Good evening. Oh, it's gone off again. Well, this person has been really trying to get through. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I can get you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can get you.
Okay.
Yes, concerning the vision I gave you, leaving the other side, going the other way.
Yeah.
For a mission for the ministry.
Yes.
I hold strong on that message because I know my God is not a talkative.
Okay.
When he speaks, he will make sure he fulfills his word.
Amen.
So all I know, if from the moment that battle started, and what I'm seeing today, I can see that is the story between the Egyptian and the Israelite. So up to this level, I see Pharaoh, his heart is still hardened. And I know we are free.
Thank you.
That is the story of God.
Thank you so much.
I keep to that vision and I hold it strong. And I know we are free people.
Wow, thank you so much for that. And I recall I was reading the vision that you sent as one of the comments that one of the visions that I was reading. Thank you again for calling back and re-emphasizing on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know all we need to do is to have trust in our God.
Amen.
He will never fail us.
That's right.
He will never fail us.
Because
in me, I say even everybody abandoned, I will be the last person to abandon.
Wow.
Because God spoke to me.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I hold strong to that vision.
And that's the case.
Come to pass.
Yeah, that's the case of many people. Many people are also holding on to the revolution, to this vision, because God also spoke to them. Thanks so much for sharing.
That is it.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing, and God bless you. Have a nice day. Bye. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have spent some time. I'll take 2 more calls, and that will be it, please. Okay. Okay. Who am I? Hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. What's your contribution today, sir?
Good evening, sir. I love the way we guys are doing the right thing now, and I believe that God give you the power for you to become it always. So my vision is that I want a country, it will be like, let me say, like USA.
Okay.
That's my first vision. It should be like USA.
Mm-hmm.
And a country that women and men and women will have equal opportunity.
Okay, good one.
About education system, it should be free for us to study. Because I know that most of us in Class Zero, I think most of you guys know how we struggle before going to school. So if the model will be like a country that our government will give free education,
yeah,
I think it will be very for us.
Wow, yeah.
We really appreciate what you guys are doing. It is very marvelous. Make so many people like God. Even I have a grandpa that he said that no, let him finish with his what he will call very soon.
I would have loved to hear from him, but it is okay. No problem.
He's a retirement teacher, in those days teacher.
Yeah. It'll be good to hear from him, or at least even if he can drop the comment or write to us by email if he wants to be anonymous, you know. He must not call. And I always try to read the comments. Sorry?
By my side, immediately you pick up the call, I have to leave the screen.
Oh, I see. Oh, please greet him.
The wave will not disturb.
Okay. Okay.
So we have people home with this program. I think the program is the most exciting program. Every time you are on, most of our children and every neighbors will come to see what's going on.
Wow. Thank you for that. I'm really surprised to hear that. Wow.
Through this program, that means most of them, they are feeling as if they are already in heaven.
Wow, thank you for that. That's really encouraging to hear. That's really encouraging to hear. You know.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
You guys saw what we did at home.
Sorry?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I hope you guys see what we did.
Or that you hope we keep up with it. What was your last statement? Sorry.
I said, my last statement is that we just need that most of the leaders should unite at least. Our boys, okay. I may not say I'm one of the boys, but our brothers here that are carrying the bomb, they are really determined. I will not tell you lie. They are really determined to reach them. Wow. Because for where we are at least. If I talk, you just understand.
I understand. So, I understand.
Yeah, some of them they said, but they are still not to continue.
Wow, that's good.
Medication. That is all they need.
Wow.
But item now, the item there's a lot. So if you guys unite and contribute money, at least let me just say 6 months. 6 months is maximum. We'll be in Boya.
Wow, thank you, and thanks for that clear message. And we hope and believe that they'll be listening. In fact, the message will go across. Don't worry. Unity is very important. Yeah, and thanks so much. Yeah. And please, make sure that your old man who is there, sends me his contribution, whether it's by email or by WhatsApp, please. I would like to hear, because next week we'll be talking on education. So I think he will surely have something to say, even if he just drops a message or calls in. Wow. Thank you so much.
No, yeah, he has much to say.
Wow.
He's somebody that was in Nigeria also before coming back.
Okay.
So he has so much to say in education.
Okay. Wow. That I'll be really happy to hear. So next week we'll be dealing on education. So I'll be waiting to hear from you at least, or at least from him. Okay. Thanks so much for that call. I'm really blessed to hear that. Yeah, and to hear all what you're talking. Okay. Yeah. Make sure you write to me or also drop me a message. Yes. Okay. Stay blessed. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 5 or 6 minutes to go to end the show. So, you can still make one more call. This is really encouraging to hear that, children gather to follow this program and to follow ABC. It's really exciting to hear. And, just to say that, we should unite. It's important for us to unite. If Ground Zero can do it, even we here in the diaspora can do it. And it is expected of us. We cannot go divided. We cannot attain our goal divided. This is the time for us to unite, to strengthen ourselves. And please, you who is still there causing confusion, be watchful and be careful, because God's judgment might come upon you. And that's just for somebody. So please, let's unite. This is a reality. It's not a fantasy. Some people think we are in fantasy world and in dreamland. You cannot have great-grandfathers, fathers that come out chanting our independence, children that are already learning the national anthem. They already see the military of La Republique as enemies. What are you going to tell these children? How are you going to tell them that one day we'll come again together with them? How is that going to happen? I really wonder what some people are thinking. We are already gone. We are already gone, and we are soon to be an total independent country. Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. Good evening. I can hear you.
Yes. I'm calling from Ground Zero.
Okay, good to hear you, sir.
Hello?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you.
Yes, my contribution is this. I will talk with Fiji.
Yeah, go ahead.
My own advice now say we are brothers for Fako country.
Mm-hmm.
They need to join the struggle as all the ambassadors that they join. And Jan country.
Okay.
So this struggle and the struggle for ambassador be like fruit we don't plant and we will harvest and tomorrow and the future of everybody.
Yeah.
So when they go, I meet some people know we can go back again. So me at the talks where they cry because the sister Fako country when they talk about goes down, they need to respect them. So everything just there like say they didn't have for La Republique, which is not correct. So at the only place in assembly we take the struggle and we unite. So that we work together and we carry forward, may the struggle it be a successful struggle because it instead discourage the other people the way they're supposed to get that for the struggle.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I believe that they hear you. Yeah. Oh, thank you again for that advice. And we believe it will happen. Stay blessed. Okay, bye. Wow. Just want to thank everyone. Please, once again, we need to pray for our people. We need to be steadfast. Make sure that you continue to, to unite together. It's so important. Please We are rounding up the show. Okay, I'll take this last call. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. Please, can you lower your TV set, please? The volume.
No, I'm not around my TV. I'm
Oh,
outside of the house.
okay. Sorry about that. Yes, you can go ahead. What's your contribution, sir?
Yeah, I love the program very well. The program is so interesting.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So I know that if we take our country is going to be a good country because all of us know, every people knows that even if for how many years we are going to manage our country in a good way.
Wow.
And there is something I want to there is something I want to tell you. I want that thing to happen immediately. It's a message, right?
Okay.
There's this game. There is a game that they play 100 francs. They call it ballet at the roadside.
Okay.
That game is giving La Republic a lot of money. So and it is very simple to stop that game. It is very simple. Sometimes when I see that game like that, I'm very mad with that game.
Okay.
And those games, Chinese people that own that game, and Chinese people are paying tax for La Republic. So that game has to be stopped in
Okay, so you say they call it what? Ballet?
Yes, they call it it's all over the roadside. It's all over the roadside. Small Chinese game like that.
Okay.
At first, when the struggle started, those people now, they take the game away. Then now they are bringing back the game back all over Kumba. Pistek Junction like that. If you go to Pistek Junction, you see that game more than 30. You go to Beirut, you will see it. Go to Limbe, you will see those games. People are playing it, and they are paying tax. They are paying tax in the Republic.
Yeah.
Then policemen are there every evening time. Policemen will just come and break to give them 1,000 francs every evening. That is their own job. So I really want you to really help to announce it out. If you in case now I'm going to snap the game and I send to you.
Okay, do that, and do it so soon before anybody take note of you. Just do it. Send us all the details so that we can talk about it more.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Your line is breaking.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Well, just to say, whoever was calling, it was a bit difficult to hear. That's the last call, please. No more calls. So just to say that, please give me details of whatever you were saying, this last caller, so that we can, look into that matter. Yeah, just a second there. I had said, 1 second. Yeah, there was a prayer request that I mentioned, I think, in the beginning, that I'll read out. Just give me 1 second here. Let me see. Okay, so I was talking about the Black Cross Federation. That's blackcrossfederation.org. They said the Black Cross Federation supports and advocates the protection of persecuted Christians in the African continent and the world at large. So that's just one of these groups, one of the groups that are involved or to speak out against people who are persecuted, Christians that are persecuted at large in the world and around. So that is a place you want to visit, blackcrossfederation.org. Please do pay a visit. I just joined a group and getting some information here and there. So I want to also request that we should pray for our brothers. The killings that are going on are just too much, and I know it's not easy to bear. Many have lost loved ones. Everybody's affected, but we should stay strong and stay focused. This should instead make us to press on harder. I want to call on those in Fako, in the Fako County, that this brother mentioned earlier. Please do not be left out. Stand your ground as well. Be focused. Know that this is a reality. You don't want when we come at the end of the day, the total independence is there, and then you start regretting and say, oh, why did I not support? Why did I not do my own part? You don't want to be in that situation. So I'm pleading with you, you is in Fako or any other county or local government area that is not taking the baton. It is time for you to do that. It's time for you to stand your ground, and it's time for you to engage, to defend your people. We are being killed, slaughtered like chickens, like animals. In fact, even animals are being slaughtered and killed by the Republic mercilessly. It doesn't make sense. So I'm calling on you to stand your ground, to defend. It's your right. It is your right. Even as Christians, it is your right to defend your nation, your property, that which God has given you and entrusted in your hands. And like this brother said earlier on, it is a spirit. That spirit is probably the angel, I would say, that is responsible for Ambazonia, the nation Ambazonia. Just like you have angels that are responsible for different nations, we have our own, and that's why you see the firmness, the strength that we have to ride on, to press on. Some people have fought this battle even in their dreams. They have fought this battle in various ways, and we've heard all kinds of stories of people that have been marginalized. We know of this situation. So just to say, be encouraged, you on ground zero, you in the diaspora. This is a serious matter. It is not fantasy. It is reality. On that note, I want to end the program here, and I want to say, please stay tuned. Next week, Tuesday, if nothing comes up, I'll still come live, but I might come late if in case there's any emergency thing that has to be announced or said before by Secretary Chris. Just expect me later on. If not, I'll still have to do it on another day. But Tuesday is the day of the show. So every Tuesday, either 7 or 8. But please check out the flyer and make sure you tune in. I'm so happy and so blessed to hear that even children are gathering to listen to this show and to be encouraged, because it gives them courage. So please continue. We want to hear from you. Write us to our WhatsApp number, our email info.ftn@gmail.com. Visit us on YouTube. Visit us on Facebook, as we do have this that we're going to put there. And hopefully you might see a rebroadcast of this. Anyway, God bless you. You stay blessed, and may the Lord continue to be your strength even in this trying moment. I love you all. Stay blessed, and bye for now. Thank you.